Hello everybody, Jet here, and welcome back after a short break to my Maurya playthrough here in Imperator Rome, where I'm now going to have to get used to not fighting battles and not being in space after the last few days of Total War and Stellaris. Or moving my desk. Little bit of admin. I am currently working from home, so actually that potentially gives me more time after a bit of a delay over a mess over weekend while I was getting everything sorted out. Anyway, today, obviously get our aggressive expansion reduced and then start nomming here and then up here. As somebody did point out, we probably want to start making good... attempting to befriend the Himalayan tribes up here, because I don't particularly want to be fighting them. Not because I don't think I could win, simply because they will be a nightmare to fight. All this sort of territory here through the mountains is horrible to fight in with my armies. I'd have to try and make bespoke light armies for it, ideally. I will batter them if I have to. I mean, I'm going to have to make bespoke light armies for over here, potentially long run, but yeah. It's all going to be fun. What do I want? Monies. While we are at peace for a while. I can't demand support from you, or you, or you, or you, even though they're the same people. Haha! My barbarian army is on the move again. Oh, sorry, my barbarian smashing army. Okay, yeah, he can go in there. He's the best. He's also relatively skilled already. Who is my taxman? I always like checking my taxman to see if I've got somebody much better. Oh, yes, I do. I want to swap them around. So, yeah. That's a little bit of a better way around. Probably annoyed them a bit, but yeah, I did. Bribe them as well. We'll take that one for all the buffs. Let's grant him a holding as well. So yeah, that basically not being disloyal. I don't care about that. As pointed out, we don't care about that. We're dealing with the barbarians. Fine. Anyway, what I was saying is having these guys with high loyalty is actually much better. So I'm doing a little bit of a massaging of their egos after having pushed them out just that little bit. Ooh. Let's see. Don't want to be doing this too much, but basically making them friendly with us is better. Certainly here, because the more loyal he is, the more money that is going to give us. So a lot of these other guys I'm not as fussed by, though I will give him a little bit of a... He deserves to have a bribe for it, simply for that fantastic moustache he's got. And that will have pushed the amount we actually get from that up a bit. Obviously he's not doing much better than that, but as he gets better, he's also young. So I want to try and make friends with him. There we go. Yes, please. Army weight modifiers are huge, though Ron Culture Group happiness would be nice as well for the future, though we are making big inroads here with this culture, so a few bribes and some thugs will sort this. Basically, if I can make him my friend, he's more likely to stay friendly with me, be happy about me, so yeah. Making an impression. Sacrifice a bull in his name. Why is that appearing as Macedonian when culturally it is definitely mostly not? Odd. Oh, they're actually running away that way. Exotic gifts. Only a tiger will win him over. They really did come out of nowhere. I mean, they came out of one of these places. I probably want to do some civilizing efforts here. That will help with the barbarian tribes to an extent. There we go. You can head back to the capital. He is a veteran of many wars against the barbarians. Well, small skirmishes against the barbarians over time. I mean, let's start. Start claiming Amman or Mana. So Amman there, and a lot of that is uninhabitable. But yeah, start claiming that. I want basically Ah, nice, we've got a city there. These cities are being used to push our culture a bit, so... They're already culturally. Basically, as they grow, we will push into the mountains a bit. They still have a bit. It's mostly religious change actually we want, but doing a bit of both. And it will slowly convert the other people over to the main culture group as well. Don't particularly want to annoy Bactria yet. I'm happy to let Bactria do their thing up there. As I said, we're trying to make friends with them. I am going to take out these guys because that is part of my mission. But we're getting there, guys. We are getting there here. Slowly letting my aggressive expansion drop. Yep. Please let my air be... Oh my god, why are my airs crap? He's 14, so he'll get there. He's got time to improve still. Oh, he's a lunatic! Oh, joy! However, he's got good diplomacy. Let's do that. For the buffs to the culture. Oh, yeah, our legitimacy is problematic at the moment. A lot of it's due to unpopularity, however, so that's going to be pulled back up relatively quickly. I want to keep working on that, proving my legitimacy. Now, when we start pushing in here, we'll potentially start capturing some Seleucid factions as well, which will be nice. Characters, anyway. Let's work on some of these. So there needs to have a little marketplace and 2 libraries. And you need 2 fitters. Even with somebody assigned? Wow. I mean, no rush for this mission just now. Oh wow, barbarians, and that is why we put the fortifications here. Even though they're brand new, so they're going to fall relatively quickly, we will still be able to batter them back quite happily. Stop that bickering. Did I make friends with that guy? No, the chain of events is still happening, so... This is getting problematic. I mean, that he is also almost dead, to be fair. So, yeah, I'm not overly worried. A nice little wrong culture happiness buff. Pull back here. So the Selikids are still powerful. The Phrygia is immense now. It's interesting seeing what's going on elsewhere. Best researcher. Egypt has had a split. Not a huge amount I can do about him at the moment. Rome is growing. Carthage is expanding slowly. Rome literally just grew as I watched it. So the Selikids are trying to slowly reassert dominance, but that is the perfect time to hit them. And yeah, we're gonna absolutely capture a load of this. Obviously, can't go too far in. That said, I'm fairly sure even at this time there were cities around here in Arabia, certainly where Riyadh is and things, in the centre, not just up here and things. They were very sparse, but I'm fairly sure there were power bases right in the centre, in the sort of dune next to the main dunes and things. I know a bit about Arabia because I actually spent quite a lot of my childhood there with my dad. My dad worked out there, so random bit of information about me you probably don't care about. Why is this one only 9? There we go, let's fix that. I'm happy for now. I'm also going to keep the provincial armies in while we're slowly bringing these guys over to our culture. What I need to do is some of the cities around here, which I can't do anything in because they're not bloody happy with us. you need to be doing more assimilation here, please. I know that's not great, but it will slowly bring them in. No, not really anybody useful to bring over. Basically, trying to bring people in of the right thing does help. We are slowly changing over there. Religiously, at least first. I believe religion is generally the first one to change. And we have quite a few disloyal provinces at the moment. So I do want to watch that. Useful indiscretions. The state could step in. No, we'll take the prestige hit. It's only a small prestige hit. I mean, not that I don't have claims. They're all up there, aren't they? Yearling I don't want. Where's Kalinga? Ah, there. I thought I already had claims on all of it. I might gain a little bit on that, a little bit extra. Ooh! Is there a pirate fleet here? Not anymore. Yay! Better elephants. So I hadn't been paying enough attention to scourging the pirate menace from around our jewel of a subcontinent. It's a bit of a slower one, guys, because we are letting our aggressive expansion slowly decay here. What I do want to do is keep my tyranny up, however. It sounds odd. Tyranny actually helps with conversion, so... Let's keep the piggies stabbed. Soon. More tax. One culture group happiness. There we go. That will help keep all of these guys over here happy, and you can see they are now even going up due to that. So religiously, oh, that's coming along quicker than I expected. That's probably changed that. Nope. Do a bit of religious conversion in the top one, and hopefully they will intermingle each other. I'm debating whether or not it's time. Of course it's time. I'm going to take on these guys first. This little Atavia is going to be brought into the greater Mauryan Empire here. Then we'll nom them up completely. We'll be able to smash into these guys to an extent. I don't have a huge amount of claims on them. I know I've got claims on most of them. It's this area where I don't really have to... I mean, I've got claims on almost all of that, so it's not going to be too bad. Ooh, I wonder what I'm going to go for. Discipline. And their borders are lovely, lovely and hell covered. You can stay there just in case. You can actually come over and get involved in the fun for a change. My light, fast army is going to strike in the north and the top and raid. And yeah, soon we will start nomming them up. Well, they will fall quickly. The interior here could be a fun fight, but we'll see. Ishnar approaches. Better engineers for my sieges. We are nearly ready to start this, guys. Couple more armies in position and we will go. Oh, I've messed up. Neither mind, we will all start from down here. They may try and break out up here, but this is what this force is for. Oh, they are in a defensive pact with them as well. So we'll hold a defensive line. Now you guys can come down here. Again. But we're doing this. Which is going to be the easiest region to take. That one. Province of Fiandble, however I pronounce. I'm terrible with these names. There we go. Fanindapura. War has been declared. And it's time to start the advance. Oh. I'm literally at war with everything in there. Well, I didn't want a little war. Hang on, what is my diplomatic stance? Yeah, that's changing. Probably should have done that before we started, but never mind. Slamming straight down into their armies as they try and muster with my fast force here. Not give them any breathing space. I mean, the light infantry isn't as fast as everything else, but... Oh yeah, let's slow time while we're fighting a war. Cap here, and just keep battering through. Up here, I want to be a little careful. Ooh, there's been a breakout. There we go. I am having legitimacy issues at the moment. I was having legitimacy issues at the moment. This is my main heir. He is still a bit rubbish. Wow, I'm not arranging a marriage for him at the moment because they are all terrible. I can't believe they've actually broken out through my allies. Well, you guys, yeah. Stop them doing any elephant building at all. I'm going to march up here and batter those forces, and then these guys are going to... My flying column here is going to smash down into there and start cutting into the heart of there. Not overly worried by this breakout here. Oh, wow. Straight at their capital. And as soon as you're free, you're going to come down to reinforce and potentially hit here. I can't believe how quickly that fell. Oh, we can't quite get all the way to there. We're going to push straight through into there. You are going to push down here. You are going to turn around and start fighting these guys here. Hit their coastal cities first, which is where it'll hurt them the most. Gonna have to walk around a bit, but that's not problematic. This little break... Oh, really? I don't believe those odds. Quite rightly. Didn't think I was going to lose that. They did definitely find the hole in my defences. Let's move up there. I'll take the tribesman, please. Ooh, we have got a new governor. Popularity gain is always a nice one. Can I colonise any of these yet? Not quite yet. I will come back to them properly in a bit. And any of my missions. Yes! That is going to need a granary and an aqueduct as well. Can I do this one yet? Nope. Probably not anytime soon. No! Someone died. The Yavanna have too much. Always the goddamn Yavannas have too much. Oh wow, that's actually a good change. There we go. You can move up and catch them. straight into our next siege there. You can push out to hit them. Needless to say, I'm happy with how this is going, guys. And once we've taken here, we can really start making inroads through here as well. You're going to just charge straight up into there. I don't mind this territory being held a little bit. You can move up to support them just in case. This war is done, basically. So some of my armies are beginning to lack in foods, so I do need to be a bit careful with that. Once there falls, we'll just have a we'll have a little wait for food to arrive. Perfect. Catch them. You can move up to that one. And after we've done this, we can actually remove most of my fortifications. There's still worth... I think I will keep it at some, because it's worth having the odd sort of picket line. Certainly around this area, I will probably keep a picket for the some for the time being to stop the barbarian incursions. As time goes on, as these places slowly become more civilized, it does fix it. Because like here has a civilization level, isn't a territory, which reduces the barbarians. I can't move through that, can I? No. You can do that in a lot of these places, but not all. So there. The chances of me getting barbarians from there are unlikely. And it's by having everything around it being civilized. Sure why they have religious options there. Hit them. You can march down to there. I've got a lot of armies marching through here, so... Oh, I was defeated! First defeat in this war. We've got a lot of troops heading back in to reinforce, though, so I'm going to get defeated again, though, if I'm not careful. Come on, reinforcements. Oh, we've already got there. Now we're going to move straight into there. Primary culture happiness up again. There. I mean, what I will want to do is probably sue for pieces of them all separately, which will get us more aggressive expansion, but it's still useful. I don't mind a little bit of tyranny at the moment. Oh wow, we lost another battle there. So they are beginning to bring their forces to bear a bit more. Not enough, but a bit more. And we're going to push through there. We're going to basically slowly move around to here with these guys. push into there, press all their armies into this tiny little spur of land. And thankfully, it is also mostly the same cultural group. Not all of it, but a lot of it is the same cultural group, which will help us here. With controlling it afterwards, anyway. There we go. Marching through these jungles is hard work. It's a very slow movement. One day we'll be able to build roads across my glorious empire. Oh, try and sneaking behind us, are you? Let's just go catch them before they do anything. Capture there to control their entirety of the coast. And we can drive them into up to here. You can pull back to there. There's no point having both armies sitting in there. Hit them. It's fine. You can march up there. Let's take it into there. This war is now over. There's not a cat in hell's chance they are going to get it together again at this point, which is good. But it's just these guys up there, and they must know it. I don't mind the sacrifice to the gods cost so much. Ooh, breakout! Whoa, 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 whoa! Okay, let's bring our forces together here to deal with that. Go. Put somebody from the family in just to help for the time being. Right, we are going to pull both armies down to deal with that because I don't like that stack there. I don't like them managing to break out like that. White peace imminent. One day we'll be able to soothe the peace. So not long. Not long. You need some time to get some food before we actually move you anywhere else. Oh god, wait! We are definitely needing the reinforcements here before we do anything else. You have food, you can go smash that. Manpower hit, we've got an absolute metric ton of manpower, so hit them. Really? We'll see what actually happens when I hit them. I really hope I don't lose. Everybody else is starting throwing themselves down here. I have no adjacent land yet. Reduce my aggressive expansion of it, please. I think this is going nicely. I mean, you will give me everything or you will die. It's a very simple choice, really. Not sure where they're retreating to, but they're going to get battered wherever they go. Oh, their poor little navy stuck at sea. Not sure where my navy is. Sitting in port, being useless. Oh, it's going to look glorious in a minute, guys. It had this little blemish, but that is, how far are they? It's still about 18 years off being integrated, but it was worth it at the time. I'm not bothered by that. We don't have to actually bring them in to change our name either, so... Barbarians! Oh, these poor guys. And we're still at lower aggressive expansion than when we started this war, ridiculously. And we've basically just captured all of their important people. Slave output, please. Should up my overall income, and this is going to be a nice big chunk of some quality territory, certainly along this coast. This not so much. In the interior, not so much. But the coastal regions, definitely. It's such a shame I have to knock that down first, but that fort is probably going to fall quite quickly because I imagine there's not much in the way of food there. No, they're just instantly marching on. No, I'm not going to pay them off. Just want to keep an eye on that. That's right, barbarians. Shoo. What's my light force sieging? That's about to fall. And then the war will be over. And they will have been brought into the fold. So once we've got all of this in there, our aim is, as I said, it's the Sinus Persicus, the Persian Gulf. There we go. And it's done. But why is that appearing as a hole when it's not? Oh, that is not pleasing to the eye. Ah. And that's why the name is going down like that rather than across it. But it's uninhabitable. I mean, it still looked awesome, but that little snippet there is just painful. Anyway, guys, that is where we're going to leave this one, with a much greater Maurya and our tiny little vassal kingdom here, which is slowly going to be brought in. As always, thank you for watching. I do hope you are enjoying this. Please do feel free to pop any comments in the comments section, or jump over to my Discord and say hi. There's a link to my Discord in the comments and the description, as well as links to my Twitter, my Patreon, and my affiliations with Overclockers and Humble Bundle Games, so please check them out. Thank you for watching, guys.